Everyone, welcome to a Capsule series selection. Today, I am pleased to present to you a fragrance that in the past I've given quite a ominous type of view on. I rebuked this fragrance in a couple of videos, touting that the sister or brother fragrance to this particular scent was a lot better. Well, I come back around in a 360 to give this fragrance in particular props. If this sounds like the type of content you think you'll enjoy, pull up a seat, pour a glass, and of course, let's enhance. So ladies and gentlemen, today I'm giving you a capsule series selection. As I stated, we're going to do a fragrance review on a scent that I once rebuked. As I stated, this is from the house of Marc-Antoine Barrois. This is Ganymede. And I'm going to give you a profile on a particular cigar that I'm thoroughly enjoying from the house of C.A.O, and that is the Zocalo. First off with the fragrance, as always, the scent profile for this one. When I first got this scent, when it first came out 4 years ago, I did not like this particular scent. Not because I didn't like the certain notes and profiles, but because it did not feel as though it was blended properly and well to me. Lo and behold, 4 years later, I've gotten my nose on new decants and new samples, and what I smell from Ganymede now is what I understand people to rave about. Ganymede, for me now, the essence and smell that I have of this particular scent is one of the most beautiful opening accords that have a slight sweet minerality with a leathery suede overtone and undertone, one being from saffron and one from a leather accord. What I also smell in this that was the most abysmal part of this particular scent when I first smelled it was the accord of cumin. It does not state that cumin is in this particular scent, but to me, cumin comes off very, very much so in this fragrance, and I do detect it heavily. The impression that I get from the cumin is one that I did not enjoy in this particular genre. I'm used to cumins being in spicy orientals, but not in fresh, warming office fragrances. So it was not something I was expecting in this blend, and I did not enjoy it. But now, like I stated, Marc-Antoine Barrois, the scents, I don't know if they've macerated much better. I don't know if they've been on, gotten better raw materials. I'm not sure, but now I can actually say that Ganymede is one of the better fresh accorded scents. It opens up with a splash of leathery saffron, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mandarin accord, this Italian mandarin, like an Amalfi lemon fresh scent of orange and tangerine all mixed in one to my nose. It then goes into a nice fruity mid, and that transition for me is the better part of this scent, because that cumin that I smell, the metallic-y, it might be the metallicness of the akagala wood blending with the saffron, bringing it that leathery cumin smell to me. Now cumin, like I said, it's not something that I do enjoy. I just did not enjoy it in this blend. Once it goes to that fruity osmanthus, and then it peaks this very, very beautiful green violet accord, which makes it that substantial, office base, seductive, sexy, sweet, and alluring three-component leather-based fragrance to me. It's the leather accord of suede. The saffron is a leather accord in itself, comes off spicy, sometimes leathery. And then the violet accord is always that sumptuous floral accord that you put inside of a fragrance that has a beautiful, beautiful leather accord to it to make it pop, to make it sing, and to make it one of the most vivacious leather accorded scents that you can have. I'm thoroughly enjoying what they did with this. Once you get to the base of it, it's one of my better wood accords that I love in fragrance right now, the akagala wood. Akagala wood is like the ultimate in posh, Parisian poshness. It's very, very, very sensual, sexy, woody note that is soft and warm at the same time. And then when you mix it with the exotic note of immortelle flower comes off as sweet haze, sometimes like a tobacco, and that really gives this an essence of comfort, really an essence of sophistication. And it's almost, if you think about it in the text of artistry, to me this comes off beautiful as an impressionist type of scent. It's office-based, sexy, sensual, as I stated. And it's one that now, as I smell this, I can thoroughly say I will recommend this fragrance to be one to go aside its sister or brother scent, Bois Superior, from Essential Parfums. Gorgeous, gorgeous scent. I suggest anyone who loves leather fragrances that wants to get something that's slightly fougere-ish, on the side of spicy, leathery, fresh, and floral, that they get their nose on some of the new blends or newer bottles of Marc-Antoine Barrois Ganymede, especially if they've one that smelled that cumin and didn't like it. The newer bottles, to my nose, I'm not stating that they did a refresh or a blending, but to my nose, this scent that was off-putting at first is now welcome in my collection, and I start to wear it over and over again this particular fall. And that's why I'm bringing it to you guys in this particular capsule selection, because I find it to be a wonderful, wonderful fragrance. Next up, we're going to do a cigar. This is one of the best sweet haze spicy cigars that I've had in a very long time. C.A.O is doing a phenomenal job with their blending, and in this particular cigar memoir, I want to present to you guys the Zocala. Beautiful, beautiful cigar. Very, very well made. Beautiful textures. Beautiful construction. Not pliable, not squishy. Very firm in its pack. A beautiful, beautiful chocolate Mexican San Andreas wrapper. The binder is a Cameroon binder, and the actual fillers are from 3 different regions of Nicaragua. A beautiful $7 cigar that smokes phenomenally. I'll tell you first in my impression what I get from this particular cigar in the first and second thirds. First third was a evacuation of all things sweet. Nothing in this particular blend came out sweet to me, which I was not used to in Mexican San Andreas wrappers. The first third came off peppery, slightly nutty, very earthy, deep rich soil earth, and it smoked like that for the first 20 minutes of this particular cigar. Once it got to the second third, the breach of the second third, going into the second third, that particular scent profile changed very, very suddenly with a great impact for me. It came off in that particular third to be a very sweet, like cacao and soft, chewy fruits. I fell in love with the second third. The construction stayed complete, compact, beautiful, beautiful band on this. The second third, as I stated, was one that smoked very, very flavorful in its cacao note. I will give it this as well. The notes and complexity of this is one that is top notch, because not only did that cacao note with sweet fruits and nuts come in, but there was a rush of beautiful, beautiful, smooth, creamy espresso notes that I love in cigars, and that I'm coming to find in certain Sumatran and Cameroon blended cigars, which I'm very, very thoroughly enjoying right now. The overall smoking extent of this was about 1 hour and 15 minutes for a Toro size. It smoked very well. This is a small double cap. Beautiful, beautiful band. A cigar that I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed. And like I said, the impact of this particular cigar, the flavor profile that was just abundant and impactful, was cacao, nuttiness, and it had a very, very cool smoking experience as well. This is one that I smoked in the actual cigar lounge, and then I bought a couple to come home with, and then to give a discovery of it more around my own environment to get the nuances off. And what I picked up is something that I would equate to something that smoked as well as the Olivia Melanio to me, which is a great stick. This had some of the similar profiles of that nice, nutty, earthy, cacao-laden, espresso, just coffee flavors that I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy in cigars at this point in time in my smoking. Once again, like I stated, this is the CAO Zocala, a $7 stick that was a limited edition at first when it came out 4 years ago, 5 years ago, but now it's readily available if you pick it up in regions that proliferate in cigars. I know that I got this in my particular cigar region of Bloomfield, Michigan. Great cigar. The Zocala with the Mexican San Andreas wrapper, Nicaraguan fillers, and a African Cameroon binders. Great, great smoke. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Would recommend this to anyone. I would say take a box on if you want to, because this one is a great blend, great complexities, very bold, very rich. A mild smoking cigar, mild to medium. You won't get outdone by this particular cigar. You'll catch all the flavors, and they won't be abundant in the point where you'll get too much nicotine in your system and you can't take it. Great, great cigar. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my content for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this particular capsule series selection. I gave you my formal thoughts on the fragrance Ganymede after as I said, dispatchiness is a fragrance that I did not want in my collection. I've come around to see that the newer bottles, and I will keep repeating that, the newer bottles are fine. They're more familiar to me as a scent that I want to put on my body. The saffron, the nice, beautiful touches of tangerine, metallic accords, that fruity, exotic osmanthus with that nice hay-like exotic immortelle. Couple around the acagale wood with a nice spin of violet to give it a great leathery, uniforming, gentleman fragrance, as well as the Zocalo from C.A.O, a great blended cigar that I recommend to anyone who's into cigar smoking and enjoys this hobby. You guys, this is my video. I hope you guys have a great day, great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.